Push vertical up. Push level. And figure upright. Figure.
In the Aresti catalog, Family 1 is subdivided into sections for 1-line, 2-line, and 3-line figures. Base figures may have Family 9 roles or role combinations added to them. The vertical, 45, and horizontal lines are depicted as meeting at sharp corners, but those corners are actually to be flown with constant radius, wind-corrected part loops. Horizontal lines are flown by power competitors at a constant altitude. Vertical lines are flown with the aircraft's zero lift axis perpendicular to the horizon. 45 lines are flown by power competitors with the aircraft's zero lift axis at 45 degrees to the horizon. None of the lines are wind corrected. These are 4 examples of Aresti Family 1 single line figures. Each one illustrates how a figure can begin upright or inverted and can include rolls. The first figure is a simple horizontal line with a half roll. The second figure is a 45 with a half roll. The third figure is a simple vertical line. The fourth figure is a figure you might never see in competition, but it's a zigzag that starts inverted and ends inverted. Horizontal lines are flown by power competitors at a constant altitude. As aircraft speed changes, the aircraft attitude might change, but a judge looks for the aircraft's center of gravity to move in a straight horizontal constant altitude line. If the flight path deviates from that horizontal line, a penalty of 1 point per 5 degrees of deviation is applied. When we speak about the aircraft flight path, we look at the center of gravity and talk about the center of gravity track. Judges expect vertical lines to be flown with the aircraft's zero lift axis perpendicular to the horizon. There is 1 point downgrade for each 5 degrees of deviation from the perfect vertical. This is not wind corrected, but each airplane looks a little different, and the judge must identify the zero lift axis, the chord of the wing, not the longitudinal axis of the fuselage. Power competitors are to fly 45 lines with the aircraft's zero lift axis 45 degrees to the horizon and 45 degrees to the vertical. These lines are not wind corrected. Deviation from the perfect 45 attitude is downgraded 1 point per 5 degrees. Wind will make the airplane's flight path appear more than 45 or less than 45, but no downgrade is applied to the flight path. Only the aircraft's attitude is judged. When a judge observes a competition flight and they are grading 45 and vertical lines, they will say the errors they see that the competitor is making. On 45 lines, they will say steep or shallow. On vertical lines, they might say positive up, positive down, negative down. A grading judge will have a recorder sitting next to them attempting to write down all of these comments.
Figure 9, quarter vertical, quarter roll. On his back side. Push to 45. It's a plain line. 45. Little steep. Quarter vertical. Quarter roll. Line short after the roll. 7-0.
Gliders have different judging criteria based on their different energy management challenge. Horizontal lines are simply constant angle descending lines. figure entry and exit lines need not be the same angle to the horizon. And for the lower categories of glider competitors, they may fly 45 lines as 30-degree lines. Advanced and unlimited glider competitors must fly 45 lines as 45 lines. Even simple Family 1 figures have many places where a competitor can earn score downgrades. Each vertical line and 45 line must be flown in the correct attitude. Each corner must be flown as a perfect wind-corrected part loop. Downgrades are awarded in increments of 0.5 or 1.0. A fair judge downgrades every imperfection that the competitor shows them. That's the way you judge fairly and consistently.
Full vertical. Main line. Pull to 45. Half roll.
Slightly shy.
Pull to vertical.